translate that something awful's happened.
What happened?
The cargo ship that was carrying Professor Vanbury's collection has disappeared into the sea.
I'm sorry, Ellen. I've just been informed that the lab that manufactured your drugs has decided to discontinue production.
I guess it's not profitable enough.
Basically, you're right. But
Don't waste your breath, Doctor. We both know that without this treatment, I won't last long.
Ellen, I think that you should come to our treatment center.
There's no way I'm doing that. I've lived my whole life with this illness that's destroying my blood. I know what's in store for me. Anemia, fatigue, dizziness, nightmares, hallucinations, and a lot more. But I want to have a normal life until the very end.
I understand. Take this drug pack. It's my last one. If you change your mind, just tell me.
Thanks, Doctor.
Ellen, remember the shipwreck that killed Professor Vanbury and sank 15 paintings from his collection? The ones he was supposed to hand down to us?
Of course.
Well, apparently one of the paintings resurfaced in Budapest in an auction catalog. I want you to go there to check its authenticity.
Hello, Inspector Laszlo?
Yes, that's me. Hello. You are the expert from the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York.
Yes, I'm Ellen Cross. I've come to examine the painting you found.
I'm very happy to welcome you to Budapest, Miss Cross. The painting is on the easel.
This time, there's no doubt at all. This is really Turner's Whitby painting that Professor Vanbury bequeathed to the museum.
Well, you look like you've come to a conclusion, right?
Yes, this is definitely an authentic Turner painting.
You must be relieved.
If this painting survived the shipwreck, it could mean that the other works in the collection might be out of water's way.
It will probably be difficult to locate the other works. Thieves are usually more careful. If you're done with the painting, you'll have to wrap it, seal it, and put it in the safe. I will have to stay here during all of that, but you are the one who will do it.
Sure. Thank you for cooperating, Inspector. I must say that I was surprised that you agreed to see me.
Oh, things are changing quickly here. My country is starting to open up to the world. The Cold War is past us. And then there's this artwork case. It goes beyond politics. It's part of all our cultural heritage, isn't it?
You're absolutely right, Inspector. Can you tell me about the man you arrested? The one who was in possession of the painting?
Friedland has been in our records for a long time, but for common law offenses. This is the first time that he's meddled with art trafficking. He definitely was not in this alone.
Can I have a look at his record?
No, I cannot let you. My superiors wouldn't want me to give you details on the case.
You don't really seem surprised by this news. It's as if you already knew that it was authentic.
Well, I thought that it would be authentic.
Do you know a lot about painting?
I don't know anything about painting, but I know about thieves, and something about Friedland convinced me that it was authentic. I don't know exactly what tipped me off, though. This is the man who was in possession of the painting.
Do you think I could meet him?
I shall think about it. Technically, I can't let you.
And you didn't record his testimony?
No, he didn't want to tell us anything. However, the prison guard says that Friedland talks in his sleep. I had microphones set up in his cell in case they could turn out to be useful, but the track is damaged and inaudible.
If you don't mind, I can see what I can do with it.
The technician who is supposed to take care of it is sick, so if you could speed things up, I am not refusing. And I'll see if Friedland wants to meet you. Who knows, maybe he'll tell you a bit more than he tells my guys.
The Vanbury collection. This is an enormous loss for the museum. Some of these paintings were worth millions of dollars, despite their morbid nature. I hope we'll find these paintings one day. This is the recording that you made in the suspect's cell?
Yes.
What's his mirror? Yes, of course. The painter has to get back to his work. Oh, Prince of Exile. You who have been wronged. And who vanquished, always rise up again. More strong.
Laszlo must have something to take care of. This is my one and only chance to take a look at Friedland's record.
I'm afraid that you won't be able to talk to him. Friedland has just died.
What happened?
I think he committed suicide, but there are some disturbing details.
Can I come in?
Yes, you can come in, but don't touch anything. I am warning you, it is not a pretty sight.
Oh, I see. Can't say that he'll be resting in peace.
In all of my 20 years on the job, I have never seen a cadaver with such a terrified look.
Inspector, look.
I know he has a tattoo. Lots of men who have been to prison have tattoos.
Sure, but I think that this tattoo is really minimalist.
Maybe it is some gang symbol.
A sign that he was part of a gang?
This is just a guess. Not all tattoos have special meanings.
Look, it seems as though he rubbed the soap on an abrasive surface. Maybe it was the wall. It's in rough cast.
I agree, but why would he have done that?
To write or draw something. We'll need dark powder to check.
There is fingerprint powder and a spray in the cupboard in the hallway.
I'll go get them.
Here is the key. Can you grab a camera, too?
Sure. I've restored the tape that you recorded in Friedland's cell. He said that he failed in his duty, mentioned an approaching shadow and a master who wants his mirror.
That is interesting. But since he's dead now, that won't be very useful for us anymore.
The last sentence rings a bell. O Prince of Exile, you who have been wronged, and who vanquished always rises up again more strong. Does that sound familiar to you?
No, but it does sound like poetry.
You're right, it sounds like Baudelaire. Do you think he could have just died of natural causes?
A doctor examined Friedland yesterday. He was in perfect health, but the doctor did think that he was depressed. I cannot tell you how many prisoners take their own lives.
I can imagine. but the expression on his face makes me think he wasn't expecting what happened to him. What are the disturbing details?
Just a few minutes before Friedland's death, all the security cameras in the police station stopped working.
That is worrying. You either need to heavily invest in some new equipment, or someone here shut off the video system. It looks like Friedland used the soap here. Jan Hogi Megoljon? Do you know what that means?
He's coming to kill me. It's in Hungarian. That does not make things any easier for me.
Who do you think could have frightened Friedland?
I've no idea. Maybe an accomplice or some disgruntled person who commissioned this. But in a police station of all places, that is too much.
I agree. And why didn't he cry for help? It looks like he wrote that knowing that he was doomed to die.
Thank you very much. Without your help, I probably wouldn't have even seen the message.
That certainly does complicate things.
You're right. And it makes the murder theory plausible again. Could you take a photo of the body, too?
Sure. Inspector, if you'll allow me, I'd like to call my boss before leaving.
Of course. Go ahead. I'm sure he wants to hear the Turner news.
Exactly. Thank you so much for helping. Good luck with the rest of the investigation.
It was nice meeting you, Miss Cross. If I discover something new about the Vambery collection paintings, I will let you know.
You look uncomfortable, Inspector. Don't pretend to be modest. You're photogenic. I don't feel good. My doctor did tell me that stressful situations can cause health incidents.
Metropolitan Director's Office, yes?
Hello, it's Ellen Cross.
Hello, Ellen. So, how did the authenticating go?
Very well. It's definitely a Turner painting.
That's great news. Someone took possession of the painting before the ship sank. So, we might be able to get hold of it again.
Right. But right now, the Hungarian police doesn't have any clues that could lead us to the other paintings.
Oh, don't worry. That'll happen sooner or later. But for the time being, I have another mission for you. Vambury's assistant found some disturbing information. The professor apparently sent an extra painting. That was unexpected. But he can't tell us which painting it was exactly. I'd like you to go to Whitby, to Vambury Manor. You might find something there that can help us identify which painting this is.
I'll take the first flight out to London and contact you when I arrive.